So you want to be a powerlifter. It's probably the easiest sport to become an athlete in because all you have to do is sign up for a powerlifting meet, get at least one squat passed, get at least one bench passed, and get at least one deadlift passed. Put up a total. You're on open powerlifting. You're a powerlifter. You don't even have to do any cardio. You don't have to track calories. You just go out there and do whatever you want. But the problem with that is you won't be competitive. But if you want to be a competitive powerlifter, there's a lot more hoops to jump through before you can actually be competitive within the sport of powerlifting. Truly become competitive, you're going to have to invest more than just the time that you spend at the gym towards your powerlifting goals. This means eating right, recovering right, sleeping right, hydrating right. It's almost like a 24-hour experience to be a competitive powerlifter. It ain't just bodybuilding without the dietary restrictions. For example, if you are a super heavyweight and you bench less than 405, you're embarrassing super heavyweights and you're not a powerlifter, you're just fat, and you should consider dropping a weight class or two. Consensus that is floating around the meme sphere is that powerlifters max out all the time, have no dietary restrictions, they eat whatever they want, and they don't do cardio. All three of these are incorrect at the competitive level, so let's break them all down. Maxing out all the time is not in any sort of way a way to get good at powerlifting. Powerlifting is about having the heaviest lifts each, but you don't do that by lifting 100% every time. You're not going to be able to get away with that. Your body will break down and you will get injured if you max out every single training session. Powerlifting programs will help ensure that you stay healthy, get stronger, and stay accountable to your progress towards your goals in the sport of powerlifting. There are programs like 531, Fifth Set by Swede Burns, Juggernaut by Chad Wesley Smith. I have the same total as him right now. Conjugate, RPE-based programs, as well as plenty of coaches who have their own spins on all of these, as well as the Prolepins chart, which will be percentage-based. A little secret that you may or may not know is that you are worse at holding yourself accountable than you think you are. You are going to need a powerlifting coach to help teach you how to properly perform the lifts so that you don't cheat yourself, so that you don't get yourself injured by practicing improper technique. A powerlifting coach will also keep you accountable. They will write your program and make sure that you are staying healthy, doing the work, and getting stronger. The absolute hardest part of powerlifting when you're doing it right is recovery. And there are two very important pieces of recovery, and that is nutrition and cardio. Nutrition Make sure that you have the right type of macros in your body. Make sure you're getting all your vitamins and minerals. Make sure that you have adequate calories to perform, because every time that you do something, you are expending calories. So you got to make sure you have enough calories of the right calories, because 4,000 calories worth of carbs is much different than a macro breakdown for a 4,000 calorie powerlifting diet, which consists of carbs, protein, and fats. Determining which weight class you are in is indicative of how your nutrition is for the most part. If you are not eating right, you're going to be in a higher weight class than you belong in. If you are eating right and you are able to manipulate your body weight as almost on a whim, you will be able to perform better in whichever weight class that you choose in, because you'll have the correct macro breakdowns. And perform at that weight class, as opposed to eating like garbage, being in a weight class that you are underperforming in, and ending up not being very competitive in that weight class. Like a super heavyweight that benches less than 405. They should be in 275, 242 weight class, build a muscular base before they try and jump in with the big boys. And I know what you're thinking. I'm a super heavyweight. I compete at 367 pounds. I am not a Greek god aesthetically. That's because I'm eating into my weight class. I have the build for the weight class that I'm in, and I made the cognitive decision to bulk into the super heavyweight weight class, which is the most total intensive weight class, because not only do you have to be good at squat and bench, but you also have to be good at deadlift. And the other piece of the puzzle for recovery is your general physical preparedness, GPP, which means your cardiovascular ability to perform, your general physical preparedness. If you're not doing any cardio, you have inefficient blood flow throughout your body. Your body's not used to pumping blood throughout your body in the manner that it's required to perform. So you're not going to be able to recover as well. You're not going to be able to sleep as well. The calories that you're eating are not going to be able to be filtered through your bloodstream into your body, into your muscles. You're not going to be able to recover as well if you are not doing at least some sort of cardio to prepare yourself for recovery and powerlifting. So in summary, to be competitive in the sport of powerlifting, you have to do the stuff that people don't necessarily want to do, the non-glorious stuff. Following a program, not maxing out all the time. It may feel good to max out every once in a while, but sticking to a program, saving the PRs for the platform is going to do you better in the long run. Following a diet and nutrition plan. It's not all beers and brownies. A lot of it is beef, chicken, rice, and water. And the last thing is to actually do cardio. Powerlifters are notorious for not doing any sort of cardio, but in order to increase your ability to do high volume, high rep, high weight, the stuff that's going to build you to be stronger in the long run, you're gonna have to do the cardio. If you want to be competitive, act like you give a damn.